What's good, my gods and goddesses? You already know who it is, man. So is SHANNO. We're burning bright. Today is a video about stress, but first things first, I want to say Happy New Year, Happy 2026. Congratulations to those who made it to the next level. I want to start by saying that 2025, man, 2025. I haven't been on YouTube for most of the year, or most of last year, so you could already imagine that it's been a stressful year. It's been a very stressful year for all of us. I know everybody else went through it. I know plenty of people who went through it. We went through it in 2025. I want to start off by saying that it was definitely 2024 felt like 2025 part 2, or 2025 felt like 2024 part 2. I don't know if it's me becoming an adult and me starting to realize that my actions now have consequences, but last year was the worst. It wasn't crazy, like nothing really super bad happened, but a lot happened at the same time. But I'm not gonna sit here and talk about me. I just want to talk about stress in general. To whoever is watching this, I'm gonna assume you're in your 20s, early 20s, Gen Z, right? I feel like it is a hard time for us. We are getting dealt a very bad hand in the state of the world right now. And I'm not coming on here to complain. I'm just stating facts. I just turned 23 on New Year's Day, actually. Happy birthday. I'm 23 years old. I'm not currently in school right now. I'm mainly just working. Paying off debt. I came to a realization. I was even asking my parents probably a couple days ago. I make more money than my parents when they were my age right now. But since everything has gotten so much more expensive, bills, utilities, car notes, credit cards, insurance, all that, but the way that the economy is right now, is getting harder and harder for us to sustain ourselves and shit, let alone survive. As a young adult in your early 20s, that's one thing stressing us out. Society and politics. Now, I'm not a huge political person. I try not to invest my emotions into politics in the state of the world right now, but I cannot deny that it is crazy out here. You have the threat of World War III. They was talking about World War III for like 5 years now, since 2020. But the more time goes on, shit is just getting worse. Trump just in office spamming buns right now. That, and then we have the things going on in our own personal lives. We have work's draining us, people are draining us, friends are draining us, relationships are draining us. It's just a huge spiritual war going on, and it's very stressful. And to those who can relate to anything that I just said, I don't blame you at all. This is just the state of the world right now. This is unfortunately the life that we have to deal with. Now, like I said, I don't want to sit here and complain about it, but there are a lot of things going on that aren't stacked in our favor. That's okay. That's okay. I didn't understand how much stress can affect a person until last year. I'd even say 2024, because they all felt like the same year. You know what I mean? I feel the most unhealthy. My body is in pain. I feel like I'm in fight or flight mode. Like I'm coming on camera, I seem okay. Like I feel okay. Life's not bad, but I have not felt this. I have never felt this way in my life until I became an adult. Funnily enough. But I don't think it's supposed to be this way. Now, I understand that we go through hard times. We have things in life, obligations in life that we cannot avoid that may cause us stress. But the way that it can affect you, you wouldn't even recognize it. You wouldn't even understand it until it gets way deeper than what you thought it was. Like I said, my body's in pain. I've been having headaches, back pains, Like, it don't even come from just going to work, but just the overall environment, the state of mind that I'm in. Like I said, I don't want to talk too much about myself, but you could probably relate to what I'm talking about right now, because it's hard. Like, I know we all have stuff going on. Whether we want to ignore what's going on the outside, there's always something going on within. Spiritual war, mental issues, trauma, the things going on around us, they affect us in some type of way. They affect us physically, spiritually, mentally. Like, it weighs on us, and the more we continue to let it weigh on us, we start feeling sick physically. Like, stress makes you sick. Stress will make you physically sick. And I thought, when people said, my mother always used to tell me stress is a killer, I thought that shit was a joke. Like, I thought, like, it'll mentally kill me first, but it mentally starts to drain on you, but then it starts affecting your body. Like, it all starts in the mind. Like, it's so crazy. Like, everything comes from the mind, and what you put on your mind is what manifests in your body. So if mentally you're in the best place possible, it's gonna show up everywhere else. Skin gonna be glowing. Your diet's gonna be like better. You're gonna have a better diet, better habits, just a better way of thinking. It affects every other area of your life. Now, for the opposite, the other side of the coin, you have bad things being put into your mind. It's gonna show up in your skin. You probably got acne. Your diet's gonna be trash. Your diet affects your skin and your overall health. You're constantly feeling anxiety. You're feeling stress. Your heart is constantly racing. Your blood pressure is high. You're mentally killing yourself. The next thing I want to talk about is coping mechanisms and how we deal with these types of stress. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I've been bullshitting. Like, I have not been doing what I'm supposed to be doing. I meditated this morning, but I don't remember the last time I meditated before that. I still always say my prayers, but the things that you do for yourself spiritually, mentally, and physically, like having a self-care regimen, I have not been doing that. And whoever's watching this video, I urge you to do so, because that's going to be the only thing giving you peace during these times. I want to talk about peace, but having a self-care regimen is very important. The things that you do for yourself, like I said before, putting into yourself mentally. When you start putting in yourself mentally, you start giving yourself love, finding things that bring you peace, finding things that, things that you love doing, putting things into yourself, and then your output changes. Like I said, you start thinking better, you start eating better, your habits are way better. You just start moving in a way that shows that you love yourself, you are at peace, and you are content. You are happy. So when I talk about coping mechanisms, not everybody realizes that there are certain things that they have to do to maintain themselves, right? So instead of getting up and praying and meditating, reading, doing shit that is good for you, clearing your mind, putting good things into your mind, we do the exact opposite. What we don't realize when we get up, or the habits that we have. Let's say I like to just scroll on my phone, which I've been doing a lot recently. I've just been scrolling on YouTube. I've been bored finding things to do. I'm wasting time. I'm not putting good things into my mind. I'm literally promoting my own laziness. The only reason that I'm scrolling through YouTube or Instagram or social media in general is because I'm bored, for one, and then I'm also escaping what it is that I'm going through. That could be said for other habits too. I've been drinking too. Yes, I've been getting high. There are a plethora of other ways that people cope. We use cheap dopamine as a way to fix our problems, as a way to deal with whatever it is that we're going through, without thinking about long term what these things are doing to you. Like I said, because I've been drinking, because I've been getting high, I haven't been feeling my best. Because I've been doom scrolling, because I've been on my phone all the time, I'm literally rotting my brain. And I know you struggle with these things too. Either you came across this video because you're stressed, or you're looking for a way out, or you was just scrolling through YouTube trying to find something to watch. And I may have piqued your interest, so thank you for tuning in. I've talked about this many times, but for the last 10 years, I've been using porn. Getting naked. And this can translate for any addiction as well. It's not me feeling like I want to go look at some buns. It's not me feeling like I need sex. It's me wanting to escape what it is that I'm going through. Because smoking or drinking or gambling or watching porn and getting naked, because those things are making me feel good temporarily, I'm going to use those as a quick fix to deal with my stress, to deal with my problems. My girlfriend actually told me a couple days ago, and I thought it was like pretty crazy that she told me. I'm actually gonna look for it. I was talking about caffeine, because that's caffeine is drinking coffee is very comforting to me. It's not so much a dealing with stress type of thing, but it's just a comforting way to wake up in the morning. She said, stop finding comfort in the things that hurt you. And I was like, damn. It's kind of spitting. Little do we know that the things that are making us comfortable are the things that's killing us the most. So we can talk about how stress is affecting you, but the way you cope with it through these things that are making you comfortable, weed, alcohol, porn, any of those things, they're doing more damage to you than the stress is. Like I said, it's mentally killing you on the inside and it will kill you physically. As uncomfortable as it may seem, comfort is killing us. Seeking comfort in the things that are damaging us the most. So like I said, and even though it's easier said than done, the way you cope is your input, and your output will be how you feel about yourself in life. So if you're still stressed, but you're taking care of yourself, doing what you need to in order to keep your mind in the best place possible, you'll be all right. I always urge you to keep taking care of yourself. I tell myself that I need to take care of myself when I'm not feeling happy, because that's the reason why I'm upset. I'm not taking care of myself. And now I want to talk about peace. I'm not going to talk too much because I don't really feel like there's a lot that I need to say. But I think this year I'm going to stop trying to prioritize happiness. Now that sounds messed up. Like, of course I want to be happy. But in chasing happiness, you're accepting the polarity. There's two polarities. We have happiness and sadness. So when you're chasing happiness, you're also chasing sadness, because with happiness comes with sadness. It's like yin and yang. For as many things that will make you happy, there will be just as many things that make you sad. Now, why I'm prioritizing peace instead of happiness, there will be things that make me happy and there will be things that make me sad. If I am at peace, neither one of them will make a difference. Neither one of them will affect me, because I'm not dependent on my emotions. I am at peace, so neither one of them affects me. Let's say I lose everything in my bank account, right? Having money makes me happy. Not having money makes me sad. But if I am at peace, I'm not sad that I lost my money, but thinking from a neutral, emotional perspective, I still have a job. I can still go to work. I have gas in my tank, and I can just go and make more money. So not only does being at peace allow you to make better decisions, but you can look at things from a different perspective. Now you're not stuck being sad with the expectation of being happy, but if you're happy, you're okay with being sad. I'm still learning about peace. I'm still finding it during these hard times, because it's, like I said, it's bad, and unfortunately it's going to get worse. So the best thing we can do is take care of ourselves. Do what we need to in order to take care of ours. So some things that you can do at this current moment, if you're watching this and you are stressed, find something to be grateful for. Find something to be grateful for. Find small things that you can do to make your life just a little bit better. Because it's not about making some huge change overnight and then just eliminating stress altogether. But there are little things that you can do to make life just a little bit easier. Like I said, reading, meditating, praying, things you could do for yourself mentally, things you could do for yourself spiritually. Go work out, do a couple push-ups, like wake yourself up, get the blood moving. It's always something we can do. Even if it's something so small, there's always something we can do. With that being said, this just about wraps the video up. I hope you learned something from this, and whatever trials that you have to go through this year, with everything that you learned from the last couple years, bro, you'll be all right. You're gonna be fine. We're all gonna be fine. You just gotta keep taking care of ourselves, taking care of ours, making sure that we're putting good things into our life, allowing positivity to cultivate in our lives, just doing our best to stay at peace. But this year, whoever's watching this, you got it. You got it. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. This is SHANNO, signing off.